What are your thoughts on a couple weeks ago now, Biden kind of letting it slip that he was calling for some kind of regime change? What stands out to you the most right now in terms of the postures of the United States government vis-a-vis Russia, Ukraine?
See, Katie, there are only two ways in which a war ends. One is with the complete defeat of an adversary. The other is negotiations. Um, it's possible for the United States to have a complete defeat of Gaddafi. You go in there, you destroy the country, you kill Gaddafi, and then, well, the war isn't over. Then you get chaos. In the case of Russia, it's a fantasy to believe that there can be a complete defeat of the government in Russia. I mean, Mr. Putin may not be popular in Washington D.C., but his popularity seems to have increased in Russia. So if you attempt a coup d'état, inside Russia, you're going to have mayhem in the country. That means the possibility of absolute defeat of Russia should be off the table. And to talk about regime change suggests that they believe in the possible complete defeat of Russia. That's insane. You need to negotiate with the Russians. It's a major country. Russia has, as many nuclear weapons as the United States. There needs to be a negotiation. So for the leader of a major country like the United States to talk casually about regime change of another major country, I think that's extraordinarily dangerous, and somebody needed to call that out. Unfortunately, it sort of went by without much discussion. I know that some people in the US tried to walk it back, but extremely dangerous. It boxes Mr. Putin into the position where he feels like, what's the point of negotiating now? Can't have that. Got to come to the table. You got to make room for people to have, for everybody to find something on the table that they can agree with. But see, it's not there. And Biden's statement was extremely out of order, in my opinion.
He benefits from the fact that he has so many gaffes that people probably just didn't take it that seriously, maybe?
Well, I mean, that's unfortunate because he is the president of the United States, and if he is, it's not funny for him to say this guy's got to go.
Right.
That's not a joke, particularly given the fact, Katie, that the United States seems to have made a habit of that slogan. Assad must go, Gaddafi must go, Saddam must go. I mean, this is like a cliche out of Washington
Right.
D.C., and that's why it's hard to just say it's a gaffe. If it were a gaffe, it wouldn't be a cliche. I mean, this is a cliche. It's one, war after the other. It's the same kind of language. That's very dangerous.